Today, we're going to be discussing revenue streams. Everybody needs that reminder now and then. Even if you're not currently taking advantage of multiple revenue streams, it is important that you have an idea of the different ways that you can make money with your content and be looking to the future on ways to expand the revenue streams that you currently have. Content here on Creator Fundamentals is made possible by our sponsors. Today's video is sponsored by Soundstripe. Soundstripe offers thousands of high-quality audio tracks to take your content to the next level. And now Soundstripe has leveled up their service once again. Introducing Soundstripe Video. Soundstripe Video offers over 70,000 HD, 4K, and even 5K video clips to take your content to the next level. And with the introduction of video, Soundstripe now offers music, sound effects, and videos on one convenient platform. And with their curated video playlists, you're now able to find exactly what you're looking for in far less time. And for a limited time, you can use the promo code CreatorCrew to save 20% off your subscription. Now is the time to go pro with Soundstripe. We all get stuck in that comfort level when we have one of our revenue streams take off and start doing really well. We tend to place more of our time in that revenue stream, but sometimes that can mean the other revenue streams are taking a back seat and they're falling off, and we want to make sure that we're providing the right amount of maintenance so those continue to flourish as well. We don't want to be in a situation where we have all our eggs in that one revenue stream basket and have something bad happen to it, and then we're stuck. We have been ignoring the other revenue streams, so they're not making the money that they should, and that can ultimately harm us in the long run, especially if we're full-time content creators. All right, that was a mouthful, but basically I want to share with you a few different ways that you can in fact make money with your content. You may have focused on one of these or none of these. Maybe you're doing it in a completely different way, but I want to remind you the ways in which it can be done, the ways that I've done it here on this channel, and also a reminder that we don't want to get too caught up in a single revenue stream. If you're following the channel, you know that I, over the past 12 months plus, have spent most of my time and energy on Amazon. Amazon Influencer Video has provided an amazing opportunity for established content creators, YouTubers, and other platforms as well. But we have to understand that we are still at the mercy of Amazon. For me, that means adjusting to what's happening on Amazon. When it first started, it was just continual increase month after month. We kept breaking records, and now it's kind of settled off. It's kind of evened out, and we have to start to wonder exactly what is going on behind the scenes on Amazon and what their ultimate plan is for the program. Now, I'm going to be the first one to admit I let a lot of my other revenue streams kind of fade off in terms of the time and energy that I was putting into them. Now, I do focus on passive income, so for those other revenue streams, they did continue to earn me money, but with a little more time and effort placed in their direction, I could absolutely be earning more from each one of those. So that is my goal in the next coming months, to give that additional attention to the multiple revenue streams to make sure that they're all standing on their own as solid revenue streams, and that together they make a pretty nice income for Courier Media and my content here on YouTube. All right, so let's jump into some revenue streams. The most common one, of course, is affiliate links. Now, for affiliate links, I see these as kind of two different categories. You have your general affiliate links like Amazon, where you mention a product or you list products that you use to make your videos in your description here on YouTube. And if somebody happens to click on that link, then go to Amazon, buy the product, you're going to get a small commission from that sale. Very few people make a ton of money with affiliate links in that regard. So that may not be the strongest, but it can help supplement your income. And if you do get a lot of traffic on one particular product, it can start to show up and really stack up to some actual money. The other type of affiliate link that I want to talk about is a more direct relationship with a specific company that actually ties into your audience. For me, a great example is TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is the #1 browser plugin for managing and growing your YouTube channel. And of course, with that type of application out there and the type of content that I make, it's a perfect marriage for me to promote that product, let people know about it, because it's not only going to bring sales to TubeBuddy, but it's actually a service that will provide value to my audience. When you find those types of relationships, those are the ones you want to double down on, because they can absolutely give you a very strong revenue stream. So if you have your regular affiliate links and you find some good companies that you can work with that also have a strong affiliate program, another one is Soundstripe for me. They offer videos and licensed music and sound effects all on one platform. They're a sponsor on the channel here at Creator Fundamentals, and they are another great product that totally aligns with my audience. If I have people in my audience who are trying to improve their channel, trying to make it look more professional, trying to keep people's attention longer, they can do that by switching in their videos and grabbing some B-roll from Soundstripe or some music that's not from some free website or YouTube's free website, and really spice up the content that they're making. All those things work in both directions, both for me to provide additional audience and traffic to Soundstripe, and also, again, for me to provide that additional value to my audience. All right, so the next two revenue streams are digital products and courses. I know some people are going to consider courses a digital product, which technically they are, but they tend to involve a lot more time and effort than the digital products that I'm referring to, so I'm going to keep those separate. First, we're going to tackle digital products in the way that I've implemented them, and they come in a couple different forms. There's some short form educational type PDF material that I've put out in the past. Subscriber Secrets was a little packet that gave people all of the ways in which they could get more subscribers on their channel. But more specifically, my website, tubetemplates.com, provides actual graphics, animated, subscribe, like, and ring the bell graphics that they can actually put into their videos while they are editing them. So we've been able to do that. We've done end screen templates and subscribe buttons for the watermark feature on YouTube, and a variety of other graphics that we could sell. The great thing about those is you create them yourself, or you pay to have somebody create them, but then they can be sold over and over again forever. They're about as evergreen content as you could possibly have. Everybody wants to improve the look and feel of their YouTube channel, and if you can provide the tools to them to do that, in this case graphics at affordable prices, then you are adding value to your audience, and you're also creating an additional revenue stream for yourself. Now, jumping into courses tend to take a lot more time in planning. They're a little bit more drawn out and in-depth. They're giving people everything they need from A to Z to solve whatever problem it is that your course addresses. In my case, I've done courses on YouTube, getting started on YouTube. I've also made a course on Amazon Influencer Video, which is a really hot revenue stream among YouTubers right now. But when you do make those types of courses, it is involved. You're basically going through the process from beginning to end. You're giving people what they need to do, caveats to avoid, and tips and tricks and strategies and all that in one singular product. The courses tend to have a higher dollar value, where Influencer 100X, which is my course, may run for $300. The digital products on tubetemplates.com are $5 a piece. So you can see there's a big difference there. One of them obviously is going to operate in volume, because you're selling an affordable product over and over and over again. You're probably going to sell less courses, but they're worth more each time the course sells. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is sponsorships. And I want to talk about sponsorships in two different ways. You may or may not be in a position to actually get a sponsorship for your channel, but I do want to encourage you to start incorporating some type of sponsorship message in your content. This is going to do a couple things for you. For one, it's going to give you videos that demonstrate to a potential sponsor exactly how you're going to present their product or service to your audience. Plus, it gets your audience used to seeing that type of material. So if you do create some type of product on your own and you don't yet have a sponsorship or third-party company to pay you money to be the sponsor, you can start incorporating your products or services into your video as if it was a sponsor. So if I was going to do something like that, I may do a little blurb or a little drop-in video that's kind of an advertisement for Tube Templates, for affordable YouTube graphics, show some, images from the graphics that are available on the site, and just drop that in. I would pre-record that video, and then I would save that video, and when I needed to do it, I would just drop it into the video. Now, there are different ways to provide sponsorship information. They all tend to work differently. I've had really strong success with the pre-recorded commercial-like drop-ins. You can also casually mention sponsorships, and you may do sponsorships that are just a shout out where you say, hey, this video has been sponsored by Soundstripe, and then move on. But I do think if you can showcase the sponsor's product and service in a more formal way, that's going to make your audience a lot more familiar with it. And you can do that in multiple videos and really reinforce that product or service through repetition. Very few people are going to see that promotion once and act on it. Some might, but if you put it in video after video after video, one of these days they're going to get curious and they're going to go check it out. And another stream of revenue, this really depends on your content, but it is actually merch, physical products. I personally have not had a ton of success with this. I actually haven't spent a lot of time pursuing it, but if you do want to experiment with merch, there are some great websites out there like Spreadshirt that allow you to create designs on actual apparel that you don't have to pay for ahead of time. They basically will show people a mock-up of what it would look like, and then when they buy the product, Spreadshirt will actually produce the product, print it, and ship it to them. So it's a really low-cost way to kind of dip your toe into merch, see if you can come up with some designs that people are willing to buy, and it can be a way to generate revenue, especially if you have kind of a lifestyle brand or something that people want to be associated with. You can have a really strong outcome from giving people the opportunity to show off the fact that they're part of your group or they're part of that lifestyle through the merch that you create for your site. Now, there are plenty of other ways to make money on YouTube or from YouTube driving traffic to other websites. It's just important to remember that there is more than one way. Even though one of my biggest revenue streams right now is Amazon influencer video by a good chunk, I do need to remember to give time to these other revenue streams, give them the maintenance that they need. I do focus on what I consider passive income, such that when I do need to focus energy on one thing, the other ones don't drop to zero. They do continue to support themselves. They do continue to earn money, even when I am not looking at them on a daily, weekly, or even monthly basis. But if we want everything to be firing on all cylinders, and we want to make max profit from all those different revenue streams, then we have to be making sure that we're giving them the attention that they need on a more regular basis. I hope you found this reminder helpful. Sometimes the things we know, even though we know them, kind of slip to the back of our mind and we fall out of practice. So if you are in that situation where you're living on one of your revenue streams because it's doing really well, just remember, they don't all do well forever, and you want to be prepared if something bad happens, and you can do that by diversifying your revenue streams. Before you go, let me know what your best revenue stream is in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.